What's happening, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about my car. I had absolutely no idea that quite a lot of you guys actually really well were interested in this particular car. I didn't actually mention anything other than the OBD11, and as you can see right now, I've got that gorgeous American style daytime running lights with its indicators turned on, and I think that looks absolutely gorgeous, as you can see right now. I didn't actually take it that serious, to be honest. It's just something that I thought, would be pretty cool if I could actually just upload it on the internet. Now, I thought to myself, and I thought, do you know what? I'm actually going to take this serious. So I'm actually, in this little video, I'm just going to tell you what I'm actually going to do in regards to transforming this car into my ideal look, essentially. Now, from the front, since we're already here, quite a lot of you guys would prefer to remove the lights and change them to the facelift one. To be fair, they do look sick, the facelift one, but then again, oh come on, just look at them, they do look super unique. When I've obviously the current state it is now, so the headlights, they will stay. The bumper, you can't really see, I hope you can see, but it is terrible. Okay, it has been involved in an accident. That's the reason why bits of the, those little bits are actually falling off. So instead of actually respraying the bumper, I was thinking about replacing the entire bumper, front grille, everything, including the fog lights, change them over to the facelift one, but just keep the original headlights. But then I had a look at someone that's actually done it online. I don't really like the way it actually looked. It just looked a bit weird. So I'm in two minds. I might actually just remove this entire bumper, respray it completely, and hopefully with some Maxton style split at the bottom, it would look somewhat decent. Obviously the fog lights, currently I have placed super bright 4300 Kelvin temperature LED bulbs, and they act as indicators now, not indicators, they act as cornering lights as well. That wasn't from factory, it was disabled completely, but I had to turn it on using the OBD11, and that I think sums up the front of it. I'm just going to keep it simple with a Maxton style front splitter. I know there are different types. Bonnet, I will keep it the same. I would like the idea of having a carbon fiber one, but I think for the way this car will look, it just looks a bit too extreme. No canards or whatever little arrows, things on the side that you would get on the A45. I've seen some Leon that actually has that. Not my cup of tea. Wheels, to be fair, this is the best looking wheels on a Seat Leon FR. You do get quite a lot of them, but I think personally this particular one suits the car really well. But sadly they will go, simply because I just can't actually do anything with them. They come as standard with 225 40 18-inch tires. I have swapped them out for 235 40 18s all the way around, but that's as much as you can do. They're still fairly lightweight but small at the same time as well. And the reason why I will hopefully replace them is because I want to swap out the calipers to big brakes calipers. So I'm not too keen on swapping them for 19-inch wheels, but I think you're going to have to. The kind of wheels, the kind of calipers that I've had in mind is the RS style calipers. Now moving on to the lower section, the side profile, essentially. Come on, look how gorgeous that looks. Does that not look gorgeous? Come on. Yes, I can't be my usual self and start shouting, because this is my apartment and quite a lot of people live upstairs, and if I do some crazy stuff on it, which I'm hoping to do quite a lot of modification on the ground under my apartment, I really don't want to get any noise complaints. That's why I can't shout or be my usual self. But moving on to the rear section. Now it's kind of obvious, the rear section. Let me just turn this down a little bit. There we go. Now moving on to the rear section, of course that is a standard thing that you would replace, and I kind of agree. I think they kind of missed out on this section here. Now, what they've done with the rear tail lights is they've made this absolutely amazing, gorgeous, sexy looking brake lights, tail lights. But the problem is, what they've done is they've completely, well, to be fair, they just haven't done the job properly. They've just done, you know what, let's just do the side lights, brake lights, that's it. But no, reverse light is halogen, indicators halogen, looks ugly as hell. The Mark 7 Golf GT spec with the LED rear lights, fully LED. Likewise goes with the Audi A3 2013 2014 spec and above. Again, same platform, MQB, full LEDs including the indicators. This is just a hit and miss. It really looks nice, but I will be replacing them for the facelift one, simply because it's got the LED indicators. Now, as you can see right now, I'm kind of out of breath because I went to the gym. But as you can see, FR with no spoiler, that's a crime. That's a crime. Whoever done that, whoever designed that, should be in prison right now. That's an absolute crime. Every FR car should come standard with some sort of spoiler and a diffuser, but I'll get to the diffuser in a bit. But no spoiler. Now, what I will be doing, replace all of that, all of this section with a Cooper one, a genuine one. Obviously, remove the Cooper badge and replace them with a FR one. The reason why is because it's got the best spoiler that I think personally would suit this car. So it's got a much deeper spoiler, but it's also got these little wings down the side that actually really does look good, especially on the 3-door, and I think that will complete the whole rear section. Now, with the wipers, I'm not going to delete that, that's just being silly, because as you can see, it's tinted, I can't see nothing at all. Now, deleting that would just be silly. Now, debadging it, I won't be debadging it, we'll still keep the FR logo there and the Leon logo. Lower section, again, I will be replacing, no, I was thinking of replacing it just simply with a facelift FR, because they come with a little splitter at the bottom. Not aggressive, but just it. Whoever's actually got a pre-facelift FR knows it looks a bit naked. You know, I don't know what they've done with this section here, that just looks silly. You know, if you look carefully, the FR 2013 pre-facelift one looks exactly the same as the non-FR, just a standard Seat Leon bumper, but the only section that's different is this section here, so it's a bit lazy. So I was thinking of replacing it with the facelift one, but then again I thought about it, and then there was another bumper that I really like, which is the Seat Leon Sport. It's the official one. The reason why I'm going to be replacing them is because of the exhaust section. If that wasn't a pain to get the perfect one, the one that I fancied, I would have just done the facelift model modification, because that would have been a lot simpler. The reason why is because I can't get a good looking twin FR genuine facelift, sorry, not facelift, pre-facelift exhaust. They just look weird, absurd, and they just don't look natural. I've no idea why, but everyone that I've looked at, branded ones and, you know, non-branded ones, Chinese ones, they all look a bit funny and it just looks a bit tacky. I want this car to look really, really nice when it's completely done. So I think that sums up the whole back end of the car. So obviously the Seat Leon Sport bumper, I will be replacing that with that, and the reason why is because they come with twin exhaust, not the Cooper one. No, I won't be doing the Cooper one. They come with oval exhaust, quite large. I think it's 2.5, if not 3 inches tip, so it gives me a lot of flexibility in terms of what kind of exhaust kind of setup I want. You know, you want the bent tip one, you want the slanted type, you want the, you know, the Japanese style fat back box coming out. You know, the possibilities is endless, and I think that sums out the front, rear, side profile. Obviously the roof, that'll be sprayed completely black, and yeah, that's the way the exterior will look. Wheels, I will be replacing them, changing them over. I don't know the exact type, but if you've got any comments in regards to what I've mentioned, and obviously the vision that I've got in mind for this particular car, then obviously comment down below, let me know. You know, if you've got the exact same platform and you've already done modifications to it and you want to let me know what it looks like with the modifications that I had in mind, then please let me know. I'm quite happy to come down and just visually have a look and see what that car looks like, you know. I do want it to be a little bit unique, but I don't want it to be completely crazy unique where I'm just going to get looks left, right and center. I want it to look gorgeous because I think personally they've hit the nail on this one. I think it's one of the best looking Seat Leon ever, you know. I've still got a sweet spot for the Mark 1, the original Cupra. They look awesome, but in terms of design, I think, you know, Mark 7, Golfs, Audi A3 2013 Model 1s and a Seat Leon. I'm not talking about the pre-facelift one, just the original MQB platform one. I think the Seat Leon, they came out, you know, swinging, to be fair. I think they do surprise quite a lot of people. Yeah, now in terms of the engine, I will be talking later in a different video. I'm not gonna lie to you, that is a completely different ballpark. You know, I do have just a Seat Leon 1.4 TSI with 138 brake horsepower, so it's not exactly, how can I say it, very tunable, if that makes sense. I'm gonna have to be careful in regards to that because it is fairly complicated. I think the max someone had pushed out of this particular engine, I think, was around about 300 brake horsepower, and it required quite a lot of money. I don't think I'll be doing that way. I think I will be replacing the engine. I will obviously do some like modification in terms of, you know, remap, change the turbos, that kind of stuff, if I can actually do so. But hopefully I will be replacing the engine. But that's the thing, I want to replace this with a special engine. So out of all Volkswagen, Audi, that type of platform, what do you think is the best engine to actually go for? And obviously, naturally, you only want to go for one engine. I don't want to go for the Cupras and the GTIs and all that kind of IS38 type of turbo engines. That's not my thing. I really want to go for a special engine, something that hasn't been done before. I really want to, essentially, I'm going to tell you this right now. My goal for this engine is to eventually, when I'm tired with this particular car, swap it out with a RS3 engine. That's essentially my goal. So you guys might be laughing at me thinking, do you know what, that's impossible, but I think it can be done. I think it can be done. And I'm going to be talking quite a lot in regards to modification in terms of this engine. That involves downpipes, exhaust, all that kind of stuff. That'll be in a whole different section. And obviously, as you can see right now, I don't know if you can tell, but I have upgraded my camera setup here right now, so it should be very, very high quality production. Hopefully it will be really, really nice, because I really want to do it properly, you know. So I've invested in myself and obviously invested in this particular platform, so you won't see me selling this car anytime soon. You know, I will be keeping this car for quite some time, years to come. I will be changing it out, you know. I might be changing it for a different bumper, then changing it again to a different bumper. This is a project that I will be keeping for years and years. So I might have to change my name, to be honest, in regards to my YouTube name. It won't be just another car guy. It will be the car guy. Also, if you guys have actually liked what I'm talking about in regards to this particular engine, please like, subscribe, comment down below, get involved if you've got the exact same platform, if not just slightly different, and you're thinking about the same kind of thing. You know, me and you, if we're thinking about the same thing, why don't you comment down below, let me know. And obviously I'm always active in regards to people coming to me and obviously messaging me, so let me know. I will put up all my social media. You know, if that's the way you want to contact me, then let me know. And of course, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.